guys. What am I seeing over here? Huh. Not sure if that's what I was looking at or what. Maybe. Yeah. That's it. Looks like something a lot different from where I'm standing. But that thing on the side right there is interesting. Like something peeking over. Could just be a tree. It looks like a tree. Could be a trick. I don't know. What's that? That looks like a face. Maybe like two of them. One inside the green, and then one on the right of that. It's a very special spot to me. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised that the gate was open. So, very cool. I got flies on me. I got something to show you guys too. What's that? I don't know. I'll show you guys in a second. So I don't know if you guys remember the little gravesite. Like the butterfly. The little gravesite I found last year. If that'll ring a bell. Check that out. Giant piece of what I believe is quartz, and then a rock just chilling right there. But if you guys remember this gravesite, it had like a makeshift cross on it that was down, and some horse scat, I think, right there. But anyway, look at something. Took the fuzz out, peeled back the rocks. Destroyed that bag. There's no more bones in there. See that? The cross is right there. Moved pretty, like a good amount from where it was. You got your little X on the ground right there, touching everything. Little twist break that we saw last year. You got your X right there, if you guys can see it. But yeah, very cool, very strange. Not sure what to make of that, but you know, it's their turf, so they do what they want. So we're gonna start our adventure for the day. And sorry again, guys, I've been so MIA. Kind of just taking a step back, and honestly, it doesn't help that a lot of the spots that I go to are closed. We got very lucky. Look at that X right in front. Blatant as hell. Sorry, Mark. Huh. Honestly, there we go. I was a little bit nervous. Look at. I was a little bit nervous coming out here, but as I was driving up, kind of calmed down a little bit, so that's good. You don't ever want to be nervous out here. Some sort of animal print. Guess we're doing a long clip. I think I heard a woodpecker right now. Or it's like slight rock clacking, I don't know. They sound similar. Alright, so let me start the trail. Now if you guys have been with me since the beginning, you know that I always look at this first spot right here, right as I start the trail, to see if they added on. And it looks like this is brand new. And it's a good thing I looked over here, because I believe this stick right here, if you guys can see that, this one just leaning up right here, that, you know, debarked one for the most part, originally came from this tree on my left. Let's see. Yeah, it's not there anymore. There used to be a stick up in here. First time I ever came out. Oh no, it's right here. My bad. See? Still here. Check that out. That's been here since I started coming here. There's a lot of gnats on this tree. Huh. But anyway, that's very cool. That must be a new one. X on the ground right here. Let's take a look at this nest. See what's changed. This is my first time being here after the winter. Looks like our leaner that we put up a long time ago is still there. This trident branch is new. Stops right there. Yeah. Wow, lots of pine cones. I'm just stepping on all of them. You guys see that? There's just tons of pine cones on that nest as well. Very cool. It's got a, you know, very unique shape to it. I don't mean to step on your pine cones, just trying to get some footage. And this is the thing that really stuck out to me when I first started. It's like a porch. It's kind of cool. Alright. Let's do this thing. First print of the day. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but heels right here, toes, the big toe right there, kind of goes in this direction. See that? Pretty good print right there. It's deep too. Let's see. That thing's deep. See that? Deep. Awesome. So I actually found my best print, and I'm still kicking myself in the butt for not casting it, but I couldn't because I didn't have any material on me. This is interesting. Huh. I remember that one. This may have been here, but I did not remember that. My X's are over there. Two first giant X's I found. Huh. Interesting. I'm out here with arm steels.
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, heard barking. Heard people. Alright, well, we got a random wood pile right here. And you guys have seen this before, but they've added on to it. Beautiful beautiful quartz rocks. You can see the sparkle on that. And then what is that one right there? Another one right there, a bunch of logs. The jar's still over here. Oh, there's a jar, yeah. Yep. Right there, guys. So we're gonna keep on moving. There's some people, so they don't even know what we're doing. That's them for sure. You guys remember this? Some of it's changed. They had it on this stick. Steel's caught it. This little rock right here. Right here. So many rocks. It's all propped up randomly. The arrow's gone. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put a rock over here in this tree. This is when we went camping. There's the rock that was in the tree. I put it right here. I put it right here because it fit. And the wind did not knock this out. I put it right here like this. I'm putting it back. That's cool. We were just talking about this. And what did we discover? A mylar balloon. And it's got blue on it too. That's right. It's on the ground. We got a little nest up in there. You guys, yeah, let me take a look at it. Here's a good view of it. Right there, you got your trident. The white sticky stuff right there. Your X. Pretty cool. Got a big leaner right there, well, decent size. Like a small perch right here, possible. Right here.
Stick in the tree?
Stick by the tree, fork, and the sticks, yep. Right there going through. Yep. And then, the ultimate.
Looks like an X in that tree.
Straight ahead?
Up to the left. I think it's just a bend.
See like a trident looking thing back there. And these rocks are kind of interesting. Yeah, they're a little bit different out here. I think I see something too. Hear the birds? I just heard some birds. Yeah, right where I'm zooming too.
Oh, is that way?
Yep, right next to that shiny thing.
Wow. There's a bird over there. I'd love to hear.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
I'd be scared, but let's do one here.
That's crazy. That's far, guys. Yeah.
This is where we're gonna sit today.
Okay.
No, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, built this perimeter.
That's right. Yeah, it's weird how it's like boxed off. Look at all these individual sticks right here.
Oh, yeah.
And this ring.
One thing you're gonna do.
Here's a SoCal teepee structure right here.
Oh yeah.
2 legs. One circles down. You got your, I guess you can call this a totem pole. There's even a face on the side.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a face right there. On both sides. Mini totem pole. Got a good size X leaner right here. Let's take some pictures. Go over here. All the curly sticks on the ground. And the view of that teepee. Parallels.
A lot of pine needles.
Yeah. It protects their footprints.
Right?
Yep.
They do impressions.
Arch. Tucks underneath.
That's
You
cool.
got the parallels. Yeah. X leaner. Yep. And all the boxed offness, really cool.
That's crazy. Kind of broken up bottom.
Yeah. It's cool.
No, that's holding it up. Those little branches.
It's like a nest in there or something. I can't tell because the screen, sun's hitting my screen, but there's something black up in there. Huh. And it's weird because the camera catches things your eyes can't see.
Starts catching it.
Yeah. Catching something.
That tree looks.
Some sort of footprint or impression right here. And then something's been shoving all These sticks and stuff up in here. Weird pine cones right nearby. We're looking at this trident tree right here. Crazy, that's pretty high up too. And look what it's got that white pasty stuff on it. Steele's found this glyph. And I'm talking about this stuff right here, it's white pasty junk. Mark finds it all the time.
It's like a flower, huh?
Yeah. See? We're in these rocks now. I just decided to parallel the way we came up, kinda. And
What if these flowers?
yeah. Pretty weird. There's an X right here in front of us. Kind of funky looking one.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
One in the ground.
One then goes up. We're following this pretty good sized trail with, you know, deep impressions on it, if you guys can see that. It goes right here.
Right, you see there?
Oh, the steps?
Yeah.
Like walking like this?
Yeah, like, you know, like it's tucked inside before you step.
Whoa, is this footprint? Hold up.
Oh yeah, see?
Right there.
That's what I'm
Toe
saying,
box.
like, side.
Yeah. Weird looking tree, man.
Oh wow.
Look at this, guys.
You're weird, huh? It's all wobbly. What's wrong with you?
That's crazy.
Just the bottom part too.
Yeah.
Person who does brick mason,
Yeah.
stacking it in there.
Big old rocks, guys. Looking in here. Something. It's all decomposed or something. Something's been right here. A little X right there. But yeah, it's all piled up and stuff. Crazy. It's all like furry right there. Looks like Steele's one up this way. What's up with the trees on the side?
Oh. Is that look like a hole?
Oh, look at that branch.
What?
That's way up there. 90 degrees.
Good eye.
You guys want to see how high up it is?
It's high.
Bam. Rock just randomly placed right there.
Oh, yeah.
With a branch. Yep. My bad, guys, I was getting some water. Steele's actually pointed this out. That's really interesting. Like, it's really bright, but why is it so round? It looks like, you know, the igloos for the dogs. Like if your wife or girlfriend puts you in a doghouse, that's what you're gonna sleep in. But you got like faces nearby, which is really weird. I'm not sure why it's so bright. I mean, it could be a rock, but aren't those rocks around it?
It's not moving, is it?
It's got this like...
I feel like it's moving and fluctuating with the sun. Or is that just
It could be fluctuating with the sun because it is really bright, man.
Or is it my eyes? It wasn't doing it a minute ago.
I got a zoom on it right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just from me looking at it from right here, though, I feel like it's moving and colored. Like.
So we made our way up here. You got one trident. It's kind of leaning to the left. Behind that, another one. Move to the right. You got a third one right here. And then there's another one right there. Like, there's a tree in front of it, but you guys get the point. And then one right here. And a field goal that's literally wedged right there. Could be a perch or something right here. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that that weird shiny thing over there. Steels and I can't figure that one out. It's very random. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. It's caught. I'm gonna go take a look at it. There's even like a trail right here. Wow. Perfectly caught. And the back end is shoved uphill while the rest of it is going downhill. Pretty freaking cool. Oh, yes. Come here, Steels. I told you. I freaking told you. Well, first of all,
It didn't get made. It got made.
it got made, yep.
It's not man-made. I mean, nature.
Exactly.
It's made.
That's so cool.
Badass.
Fork tree back there. Let's see what's right.
Take 10 pictures.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
Hey. And then the back end big tree sticking out the back, going through the middle of the between trees.
Exactly. How did that happen?
Hey,
Just heard noise on my left.
don't get no better.
Nope. I heard noise on the right.
Oh, those trees branches broken. It's crazy.
Could we have found some more? Seems like when I'm steals we find petroglyphs, man.
Oh,
What's going on right here? What is that? Right? And then like the swirls and stuff right there. And then there's a hole. And like a hole with an eyelet. Like it protrudes out. See that? Weird. And X with a fork in the rock. See that? Weird. This is that tree I've been telling Steels that has like the fuzzy bark, and just so happens to be, maybe it's not this one, I thought it was a trident, but one of those was a trident. Crazy. There's a trident over there behind the tree, you guys see it? Looks like toes to me right here. You got your heel back down this way. And then another big step, big toes right in there. Disturbed. Oh, almost fell. Would not have been good. Oh, you saw that leaner?
Yeah, but it's connected still. But that one's still crossed over.
Yeah, it is. With that X there, it's hard to say. That breeze feels great. Wow. Yeah, we're way up here. Just trying to find my footing. A bunch of leaners and stuff in here, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Check out the trident. It is still connected. Right here. And then this tree. It's all kind of flat now. It's like we're on a different planet. Bigfoot tree with a trident on top. Double trident looks like. Damn. Got me. Yeah. Really got me, guys. There we go. I gotta retie my shoes. Just retied my shoe and took a break with Steels here at this Bigfoot tree. And I was looking up this hill. Check it out. You don't see a lot of that kind of stuff out here in Southern California. Next to another trident right there. I'm walking up here a little bit, Steels.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like,
What are you talking about? I'm right behind you.
it's like, how could we not?
Just get it.
That's right. We're
Glad I
dirt.
talked you into it.
We're dirt. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Oh, wow.
Snake dirt.
Wow.
Second time I've seen that. Another one. Another one right there.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
It's solid too.
Yeah, our dirt in Colorado's dirt's a little different.
Yeah, solid.
Oh, stepped in. This one's like stepped in. We are on another planet, guys.
Hollow tree.
We're trying to figure out this tree right here. It's kind of in the middle of the X, leaner. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm never gonna stop filming that. That's too good. And there's this hauled out log right here. One for the squad. Burnt. Could be some faces in there, I don't know, but we gotta keep moving. Go up around, see what's up. Oh, Steels. Look at it. Perfect trident. Growing tree. I told you. Land of the tridents, man.
I have face recognition going off on my phone.
Does it?
Get away from you, hollowed out tree.
There's face recognition going off in there?
Going on my phone right now.
Wow.
I zoomed in. No one bother you.
This tree's really dark over here.
Oh, that one, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on below it.
It's like a double inner X cross.
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about this wallet stuff going on right here. We're gonna go take a look.
First, when you first said something,
Your eyes got big. Hold on.
like it moved and then froze.
Where's it at? Oh, right there. I mean, looks like there's a face in it, but it looks like a tree.
It's gotta be a tree. But I thought I saw something on the other side of it.
That looks weird from where we're standing for sure. There's an X laying down sideways right here, as you guys can see. And we just crossed this big old barricade. It's about up to my top of my chest from the other side, and it goes from bush to bush. Steele's taking a picture of it right now. Another trident. Another one. He's been seeing some stuff, like corner of his eye disappearing next on the ground. It's pretty steep stuff. You guys already know what I was about to say right now. Pinecone stash. So vast, man.
Big tree.
Yes, it is. Possibly. Working hard today. That's what it's about. Weird rocks. I should go right here. Perch here. Perch right here. Yeah, but they sit right next to each other.
Sitting?
Yeah, see the perch?
Oh, wow.
And right there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the view they got. That's your X. They don't touch, but they're right there. Weird leaner right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff it for seats.
Curly sticks.
Sorry. It's all nice and soft too.
It is. Weird rocks. Pinecone stash, oh yeah. That looks built.
Looks like that line you have. You're sitting by it.
Yeah, that's actually here.
Is it?
Yeah. This is the angle we're looking at, guys. I think they can use fire.
It's possible, huh?
Oh yeah.
In a cave?
Sure.
This one guy I follow, he showed me how to do a cave fire without smoke.
Pile a bunch of rocks?
You dig holes under it.
Yeah.
So you dig 2 holes that tunnel and then go, and then you dig the hole for the fire. And then the air can flow through it without less smoke.
That's pretty cool. Whoa. You got a face right there. Sorry, I'm eating some jerky, guys. Sometimes you gotta eat out here.
What's that red thing?
Another face right there. But what is this shiny thing? It's another shiny object. And I was telling Steele, like, what if they put a quartz rock up in there or something? Could be anything. Very weird though. Crazy. Birds going up too. The Endo Tree.
What? Oh, yeah.
And we got another leaner right here. All the sticks on the ground. This comes out, touches everything. You got your X.
Touching that one.
Yeah. Big old rocks. Graffiti with the pasty white. Again. That pasty white stuff's not an accident.
No, I don't think so either. That has to be rubbed.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Made.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't just happen.
No.
But what is it?
Municipal?
I don't know.
Property?
Almost like paint. And what about that blue stick that was like rubbed on?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these rocks.
Yeah, it didn't just become blue.
Yeah. They snapped their fingers and it was blue. A whole bunch of pine cones.
By the pine cone home.
Yeah.
I had plenty.
Look at that.
Like
Dude, there's pine cone stash back in
and
there.
there's also grass in there. What's the grass? Or the pine.
Yeah. Those rocks are weird. That's crazy. It's a little stash right there. Like some kid at the beach, you know, they dig in the sand.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Over the top. Yep. Almost like a mini teepee structure.
Yeah.
That's cool. And it all comes out like trident. Trident right there. That's cool. Trying to make our way back.
That's that blue ribbon. Go get it.
It's really dark right here.
It's yours. You can have it. I know I didn't take that stick from here, but I know you all connect.
Yes,
Anyway.
Steele's gifted a blue string out there. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
That's all good. Huh. Strange. Birds have been following us too. Look what Steele's and I just found on our way back to the car. It's the side mirror. You guys see the sparkle? That's why we think they like it, because it reminds them of like a quartz rock or something. But yeah, driver's side. It's just like that. And you'd have your glass right here. Here's all the internals to make it like turn and whatnot. So leave that right there. I thought it was a game camera at first, all smashed up. Shout out to SoCal, you know what I mean. But crazy, dude.
Where's the glass?
Yeah, where's the glass? They're probably using it somewhere.
That's probably what's shiny up.
So we got a fence right here, right? Well, it's kind of torn down by this point. It's up kind of over there, but weird. And then X with the metal. Alright, kind of tails off. Another X by pine cone right there. Steele's is by my car. I'm gonna run up to this rock real quick. Okay, straightener might have my keys in my pocket. Oh yeah, this is for Steele's right here. He'll like this. He was just talking about some blue ribbon. No one tied that like that. Look at, see that? That's crazy. Wrapped around like 3 times right there. All piled up, sorry, had to catch my breath. You guys remember this hut I'm about to show you too. Welcome to the Sasquatch Mansion. That's what I'm calling it. Looks like they added on. Let's see. Got a stick pile right here. Pine cones. Here's that door. Film myself right there. Keeps going. That's cool. So it's kind of good to see the whole thing. I'm looking inside, a couple pine cones, a couple X's with the sticks and stuff. That one's just leaning up. Random rocks just placed right there. Bunch of weaving. Not a lot of room, but
Oh yeah.
here's the roof. And it kind of just goes like that. You can't obviously sleep in there, but oh, Almond Roca? Hell yeah! Steel's coming in clutch with the Roca.
Angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're both looking at this rock and we're seeing like faces in it. And he just put his phone camera up and it had facial recognition on. Pretty cool. What's that? I always go, on my zooms. What's that? So, what Steels and I decided to do is kind of head back and show you guys like a little sneak peek of this place I call Jurassic Park. Now, I haven't ever explored it, but I drive past it all the time when I come to these spots, so should be interesting. Just trying to get a feel for what it's like over there, what the terrain's like. If it's too sketchy, you know, so be it. So, oh, old Cantu. Steel's helped me diagnose this a little bit. So on this barbed wire, you got one with a pine cone. I'm gonna save that one for last. You got another one right there. And then this third one, I didn't even see. And Steel's like, look, it actually goes through. That goes through, guys. That's, you know, solid. That doesn't happen. Like, something did that. Old can.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy. We're at a spot that you guys might recognize. Well, hopefully you do. Currently at the Foresting Village. Look, here's that one. First one. Had a little ice scraper on it. Let's go see if anything's changed. It's gonna be like a little video. Just wanted to give you guys something. Because I've been so, you know, like I've been laying low. So we'll see. It's kind of random. Looks like an X back there. Yeah, I really do think I got zapped at that last spot, I'm not gonna lie. Like for real, for real. We appreciate the 30-90 or 40. I think it got up to 40. 40 that hung out with me for that length of time. It's fresh. Little twist. X. I hope no one took these down, man. We start a new clip. So, a whole year's passed. That used to be green. I don't remember there being burnt logs though. That's kind of weird. Everything seems to be burnt. You guys notice that? Very weird. This one looks like it's still up. That one's still up. Man, that water really sucks in my pack. Oh man, that sucks. Show you guys what sucks here in a minute. This is new. He's right here in the front. Really cool structure with the backbone. Hold on. Get you. But anyway, you guys remember the bark structures? Looks like something tore down. These are new, leaned up on the side. It's really sad. Those are really unique. Very unique. This one could be new. Like little kids started building this one. Baby squatch. Someone's been eating the pine cone. The other one got broke. It was broke too. Because there were two of the same. They built something down here in this trench. Take a look at that in a second. Kind of different. Whoa. What am I looking at? If you guys see that or not, it's kind of blurry, but it looks like an eyeball to me, dude. Nah, it's just a piece of wood. Huh. That's weird. But cool. Let's take a look at this trench. This is brand new. That's cool, man. Sucks my phone's dead. Got your X down there. Looks like someone just chilled right inside right there. And all that randomness. I noticed something over here too. That's weird. Looks like they were gonna start building something right here. Oh, I guess they did. That's cool. That looks like it'd take a minute to build too. If you had Lincoln logs back in the day, that's what that kind of looks like to me. Very cool. I think SoCal's seen one of these similar. He'll know what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Go look up there. Looks like there's a leaner or something up there. Let's go to the actual village. It's kind of outskirts. Starting to clip. You guys want to see the definition of a fake fireplace? Well, there's two of them actually. Look at that. We're not even there yet, but this one's new. Very cool. And then like that sandbox structure type thing. There's a random piece of bark just laying across in between. Here's kind of an overlook of what's going on. Hold on. Bark structure, the big one. Let's continue. There's that old looking one too. Huh. That's pretty weird, huh? Little faces. See you, buddy. Just looking at your nice structures. Look at the disturbance right there. So many gnats by my ear right now as I was standing there. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's very promising. That's kind of cool. It looks like a kid built that one. Disturbance. What's that? Is that a hut? Huh. Take a look at this one. This one looks like it changed a bit since I last saw it. Piece of quartz. Very cool. There's a lot of holes over there. I don't know, old can too. Very cool, a lot of X's and stuff going on. Got bugs in my hand. What is that? That's a cool flower. That's cool. Notice how they tie up into that one. You guys can see that? So cool. There's even a little mini structure right in front of it. And an X. Part of like a fern. That's really cool. That's unique. Part of it's a fern. It actually looks like it's field gold through the stick, right? And on the other end, it's a fork or a trident. Looks like a trident too. That's so cool. I keep moving. They knocked this one down. And there's that weird thing again that you guys were saying. Could have been something. Definitely looks like, what's that? Ooh. What's that, guys? 2 knocks. Right next to an X. I just heard 2 knocks and that was not a woodpecker. Birds. Yep. But anyway, they knocked that one down. This is new. Big fire pit with a pine cone in it. That's really neat. Looks like there's some brown thing in one of these. Huh. Welcome to the village, guys. Year 2. I just heard something big up there. I'm just filming these, don't worry, I'm not gonna knock them over. You always gotta put one random. I'm not worried about it getting dark so we can... Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about it getting dark. So we can spend as much time in here as need be. If you guys can hear all those noises. That's a new one. For sure, I don't remember that one. Huh. I'll have to go up on that hill too. Another fake fire pit. Right there. Looks like an attempt at one. That was weird. Attempt at one right there. This is an older one. That was a snake. The trees are making a lot of noise up on that ridge. Got your X right there. Clear as day. Kind of a different, it's like a pile. I'm hearing a lot of stuff up there, so we gotta go up there. This one, random. And they're all leaning in this tree. Alright, see that? X on the ground. With the made trident, because they put like a fork branch underneath. This is the third one. Making that trident. Same kind of thing right here. That one might be new. This one's new, I think. Pretty sure this one's new. What is this? Just a stump? Another fake fire pit. What's that, like the fourth one? Ooh, that's new. I'll show you guys that in a second. That's new for sure. That's the other end, or other angle of the same one I just showed you. It's really dark over there. Just a burnt log. Okay. Look at this, brand new. Look at, there's like a stick propping that up right there. Stick's going through the hole of the bark right there. Has a little like entranceway. Oh, there's a caterpillar. That's a real caterpillar right there, guys. Check it out. Got some cool colors. He's got a nice home. That's cool. Another stick through another hole right there. Very creative. And this one. Yeah, that Dawn dish soap water is making me a little lightheaded, not gonna lie. I need some real water. Lots of gnats over here, so I'm just trying to tell you guys what's up. Backside. I remember this being something. Looks like they kind of tore it down, but you got a bunch of leaners and random sticks in the stump. Random rock. Ooh, rock pile fire pit. That's neat. That's cool. Just leaned up on this side. I think this is the 6th, like kind of teepee fire pit thing going on with a lone piece of trash right there, just to make people think. Seven. This one's got pine cones around it. I think we're on 7. Oh, what? Check this out. This is not an accident. So you see the pine cones and the mini teepee? I'm just gonna call it a mini teepee. Alright, well check this out. Let's follow the pine cones, y'all. Watch how straight this line is. Look at. Where's it going? Where's it going? Goes right here. That's kind of cool. There's still some more. This is kind of weird. Between the rocks. And a lot of burrows on the trees. Beautiful leaning X right here. After I show you these structures, we'll go. So this used to be like a really small house looking thing on top of this rock. Looks like it got destroyed. Still got an X right there. Wood pile. Interesting looking print. So these have been added onto. These aren't technically new. This one might be. This one I'm about to show you might be new, but it's definitely, if it isn't, it's definitely added onto. Look how thick that is. Look at those rocks being brought in. Those are not small, right? Sucks my phone's dead, but whatever. Very cool. Shoot, guys, zoomed out version. I think this one might be new, not gonna lie. Random. And then really cool fake fire pit. You guys saw that last time or last year. Still very cool. That one was here last year. Looks like it's, you know, that end got destroyed or something. So it's got 2 entrances and some sticks inside. See a squirrel or something. Definitely gonna go up on that ridge. Lots of noise going on. We got this guy, the backbone, shoots all the way up. Very cool. Yeah, interesting impressions. I think this was here last year. You got a trident. Yeah, so let's go up on this hill. Let me start a new clip. This is a very long clip. 13 minutes, wow. Let you guys check some out real quick. So there's a footprint here, right there, and there's one right there. So I'm gonna step right here, right? And I have to literally, I gotta stretch as far as I can. Like my stride, I'm about 6'2", and I'm about ready to do the splits right now. Very cool seeing that. This looks funny. Looks like a thing in his mouth. His mouth's open. The trees keep making a lot of noise, kind of strange. Some big like knocking sounds. It's like a pit right here. I remember this. I don't know if you guys were able to see this last year. Look at dirt with a stick right there. See the stick? just there, just a pile on. So you got this over the rocks, and then they're attempting to build something right here on that rock face. We're just gonna take a little peek out here, more dirt. Rock stack. It's a big rock too. Shiny. That's cool. I know, let's just start going through the right. More dirt. It's like a little trail right here. I asked these guys to show me Mylar balloon. Here's a bag of something. I'm not going through it, but bag of something. It's a big tree. Like this was a pile of dirt and something stepped in it. Got your heel right there, I believe. And your toes would be out front there. Almost about the same size as my foot. A little bit bigger. It's beautiful out here. I just got over here and interesting looking rocks. I didn't even notice this. It's kind of just piled up right there. See that? Like sticks poking out. But I thought this was cool. So you got this down tree, it's pretty large. Cut logs doesn't mean jack, like why are they over here? You know? And you got this stump with this piece of bark that's burnt, as you can see, flipped over on top with a bunch of sticks inside. And a couple more sticks right here. Fresh trees down right there and right there. Looks like something's going on this one. Looks like a face right there, doesn't it? That's cool. Over the top of that log. So again, cut logs. You guys already know what I think about that. This all connects, right? You're gonna follow this real quick, but watch this. Pile of cut logs. Pile of cut logs. Weird stuff going on. Let's follow this. Goes like this. Well, first of all, another little pile with an X. Keeps going. Goes out that way, right? Probably connects to that one over there. But look, this one's tucked underneath. Goes like this, crosses over, touches back, right? Come, I'm gonna keep following it this way. Okay, keeps going. All right, and it touches this big, I believe, field goal. Right there. Which also make an X right there. An X right there. They don't touch. But, you know, trees are making noise again. What's this? Someone has been eating a mushroom or something right on a rock. See, it just about touches, but they don't touch, so. But it's cool that all that touches. Perch right here. Perch right here. Third one right here. Big one right here. Right on top of this hill too. Overlooking everything. And he made like a little X out of bark down there, looks like. Right there. Look at their view though. That's insane. That's a knock right there. I heard that. Looks like there's a fourth perch. Oh, 5. Well, 4. Yeah, 4. 5, another big one. 5 of them sit up here. Maybe more. Let's keep looking. Possible 6. Not very clean though. No offense. Let's check this. Oh, loud. Here's one. Look, pine cones in the seat. That's this. We'll call this 6. We'll call this 7. Right here. And let's come here just, out of the blue because not too many signs going on. But does there have to be? Is that just like for our convenience? I don't know. It's all questions. I'm gonna check down here for some more. So we're at 7. Random dirt. Right there. There's that snake dirt that Mark finds too. It's weird, man. I don't know why I'm finding it too, but whatever. It's my first time seeing that one. The snake kind. Hollowed out log right there. I'm curious about what's over here. With those seats being on the top. Got a great view. I mean, that's where I would sit too. Small perch right here. Little small guy. What this is like. Some sort of hut or wigwam. First saw there's a squirrel up there too. It's just interesting the way it looks. Everything curves down and everything's kind of weaved together and all that. Another one. That's got to be someone. Maybe not though. Big old bowl. A bunch of pine cones in it. You guys see how deep that is? See, here's ground level and it's like that. It's pretty damn low. There's another one. Could be a perch too. Right there. Huh. Very cool. Another one. I must have passed this one up. But that's you know, freshly used perch right there, pine cones on it. That's pretty cool. And then there's like, I think that's another one right here. Oh wow, look at this. Metal pipe through a concrete, you know, slab, or whatever you want to call it. That could be a weapon, guys. If that hits you in the head, I don't think you'd survive. Especially something that's 800 pounds or so, swinging it around, throwing it at you. I don't know, but that's pretty cool finding that up here next to a seat. Wow, okay. It's been a better day than I thought. I don't know, I've just been kind of out of it. I think they really got to me today, I don't know. What's this? Fresh dirt. Like a pathway, not like a dirt pile. Weird impression, looks like toes right there, small foot. Yeah. Kid's foot. Juvenile foot. Power lines. Another piece of trash. Look at this is cut. I'm making something out of it. That's cut right there on top. Let's keep going this way a little bit. Let's parallel it. New clip. Here's one of those growing mushrooms we just saw on a stump. That's kind of cool. I don't think I would try to eat that, but you know what? If you've been in the woods for millions of years, I'm sure you know what to eat and what not to eat. So, but I'm still not going to eat it. Nope. It does not look appetizing one bit. Cool layered looking rock. Pretty sure that's granite. I don't know my rocks, but pretty sure that's granite. It's probably a burn pile or something. And then it looks like Sasquatch came along and you know, made some glyphs out of it and added to it a little bit. Cool. Look at this pile of pine cones, man. It's all pine cones. Crazy. That looked like a face to me from over here on the tree. Very interesting looking, huh? Don't pay attention to the stump. Look at the whole ant-like picture. Trees are making noise again. One of these days, Lori and I should camp out here, see what kind of activity we get. They brought in a burnt piece of wood and put sticks around it while it's touching one of those granite rocks. I'm just gonna call it granite because I have no idea what it is. This one is interesting. I don't know what this is, guys. What in the heck is that? I see him. That big old black tree got my attention, and then it looks like a face itself. And it looks like it has a face above it. Some strange looking rocks too. Bet you guys take some timestamps of that. More of the impressions on the ground are can't even speak right now, but you guys see this pine cone ring with the pine needles in the middle, right? The word I was looking for was disturbances, sorry. That's what happens when I don't drink energy drinks, folks. I lose it. No. Look at this little thing. It's like got 2 rocks on the side for the walls, and then that's the door. So you got like a Mondo one over here, huge one. Little rock house. Looks like something was there at one time. Same thing with that. This is so crazy. Look at this, a square on the bottom, right? Yeah, this looks, yeah, it looks fresh. Yeah, up there on those rocks looks really interesting. Okay. Yeah. This is that bark kind of structure he was talking about. Almost looks like a chimney with a pine needle roof on it, in my opinion. I'm gonna come around the other side. Wow, that's so cool. Look how almost perfect both sides are to the doorway. And then you got that squared off roof on top. That's trippy.